Gemini, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. And to my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. Just a quick note, you may have seen the video I posted last night that there are some scammers going around, as I seen on a comment. Somebody is pretending to be me. They are giving a number, I'm informed, for the US of A. I am from the UK, so, and I would not put my telephone number in the description box, okay guys? In the comment section for obvious reasons. What I do leave is my email address, and I only use the one that I leave in the description box. Nobody else can edit that. So if you want to contact me for my personal services, you can email me and I'll email you back. Other than that, I do not leave any phone numbers on comments, anything like that. If you see them on other YouTubers' channels, please do report them if they are commenting to you. Just report the channel. It takes a few seconds. This person is impersonating me. You'll be able to tell if it's the YouTuber commenting back to you because it highlights their name in grey, whereas it doesn't highlight somebody who's commenting from a different channel. Okay, so let's begin. We have suffering in silence, discontentment and boredom. That's the Four of Cups there. And we have sacrifice reversed here. Okay, so somebody is not seeing what they lost in you just yet. And if they are, they're keeping it to themselves because they have some sort of fear in coming forward or reconnecting with you, talking to you here. They might not want to argue and things like that. So at this time, they are not contacting you. If you contact them, it's like they're rejecting you, blocking you, something like that. It can be you suffering in silence as well because you're not getting the answers from this person. You've self-sacrificed yourself. Cross watchers, the message is always for the watcher. So it might be that you was the one sacrificed here. I do feel like this person thinks of you, but is not making any offers towards you here. Let's see. The Death card. So it's like they chose to end it with you without any answers. I feel like if that's the case, they didn't give you any answers why they wanted to leave or something like that. You feel like you never got the truth. This person, I feel they may have had a third party. They may have had another offer. Things may have seen, I feel like the grass is greener on the other side, or that's what they told themselves until they got to the other side and realized there wasn't any grass at all. So they now regret sacrificing you, but it's like refusing to admit to themselves. So if we see the deception card, it can be that they're deceiving themselves because they refuse to see what they lost or that they gave up. They refuse to take blame for their own actions. They refuse to be accountable here. But an ending came about and it started this death process within you, this transitioning, this changing. So who they remember, you're not even that person anymore. Queen of Pentacles, you're at a stage where you're now starting to take better care of yourself. You may have even experienced anxiety before now because of them not giving you any answers. But here I see you starting to take better care of yourselves. As we enter into your season, you'll start to feel renewed and gain your power back. If you want to focus on work, you might be doing that right now, and feeling quite abundant by doing that. I feel like you was quite a nurturer of this person, and that's why they had a huge loss, right? It may have felt like you was the sacrificial lamb here, but they was the one who lost something here. So do remember that, know your worth here. Temperance, they will eventually want a second chance. They don't want to let go of their ego though. But will you give them a second chance after learning such a high spiritual lesson? Let's see. Page of Swords, they're spying on you. It's like really immature person who, especially if you're dealing with a younger air sign, this person is really immature. They're spying on you, and I guess because you're starting to do better, even maybe with money here, you know, you're starting to focus on money, starting to get some good pentacles energy coming in. I would presume here that this person, it piques their interest, maybe for the wrong reason, okay? They could have left you something because of money. So it might have been like they was using somebody else for money here, and this person looked more abundant. It's looking like the grass is greener. This person looked like they had more than you, or they could get more of something from that person. And when they got over there and got into this relationship, actually there wasn't much abundance there. And that's why I said it feels like there's no grass over that side, let alone the grass being greener. They might be going through what they put you through, some sort of rejection. Ace of Swords. So the truth is coming to them. The truth is now apparent to them. I do question, though, that this was the worst betrayal they put you through. This is the worst betrayal you've ever felt in your life, that's for sure. Them feeling like cutting their losses rather than working or fighting for this relationship, this connection with you. They cut their losses and then found out the truth the hard way. So they learned a very valuable lesson, as well as you learning a very high spiritual lesson, that you are an abundant caregiver here, an abundant lover, a carer, a nurturer. And sometimes when we are a carer and a nurturer and, you know, fall in love with potential of somebody, we can get taken advantage of, and that's what seems to be happening here. The Prince of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords here. I feel like you was very honourable, very truthful with them, may have made yourself more vulnerable with them than you ever have in your life. So it can be you love this person the most you've ever loved anybody, or fallen in love like with this, in this sort of situation, like a romantic partner. And they took you for granted here. Here it's saying when they eventually turn up, maybe don't be, or you won't be so naive this time after this spiritual awakening. After this suffering that you went through, after being sacrificed, I don't feel like you'll ever be hurt on that sort of level again. It doesn't mean that this wasn't extremely painful, because this hurt down to your soul. This transformation started like within your soul. It triggered a major trauma, and brought all the things that hurt you from, you know, childhood, past lives to the surface here. In order for you to clear all that, you had to learn this lesson. And you ascended, you did, with the Ace of Swords. You've had this breakthrough now. You just need to start with loyalty to yourself, right? It's great being a loyal person, but it starts with being loyal to yourself. Eight of Cups. So this person who walked away regrets walking away. I feel like if they come towards you, if you've healed and they are still quite immature, you will walk away from them, and it'll be like sad. It might be that you got back into a relationship with this person and they still hadn't changed or wasn't good enough for you in some sort of way, because you'd been through such extreme healing. You now regret having to walk away, but you have to do what's best for you. Quite sad when we have to, when you know somebody has the potential to be great, but they just don't do the work. And it's very dangerous to fall in love with potential, right? The World card. So I see you, if they've come back to you and they haven't healed, I see you closing down that cycle and beginning a new cycle where a new soulmate of a higher vibration King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, somebody more matched to you is sent from above here. Somebody, you know, you deserve. Okay? So they kind of got what they deserved going off with somebody else. I hate to use like karma as a negative term. It's just we reap what we sow. And because you've now been sowing good energy, healed energy, that's what's coming towards you. And if this person isn't of that level, you just won't take them back. You'll reluctantly walk away because there's no way you can step away from this truth. Now you've been through this death process, because that was the ultimate betrayal, the worst pain you felt in your life here. And it changed you on a cellular level. Yeah, strength, right? What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. So you found that inner strength, that inner beauty, that inner peace, and that's what you've been moving towards, understanding that what's meant for you will never pass you by, and you'll never ever give over your power and sacrifice yourself again in such a way. You realize that, you know, in real love, you don't have to sacrifice yourself. The person doesn't want that, right? Forgiving and learning, okay? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So just what we're saying, you went through this very high lesson of, you know, this suffering and change and this self-sacrificing that you kept doing. So a soulmate was sent in to make sure this time you woke up and you'd never self-sacrifice again. And it's okay to forgive that person and release that person and move on if they haven't ascended there, if they haven't learnt their lesson, right? You might do so regretting, but not regretting moving on from them, but more so feeling sadness that they haven't improved or changed. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So I see you being very social right now, and a lot of people wanting to come in. I told you, new love. New love is on its way, because if this person can't get right, it's not fair that you should be alone. Religious factors, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and or your spiritual path here. So this is what we was talking about, your spiritual path to heal this major trauma within you will now bring this full circle with the World card. If this person is not healed, not honourable, not making any effort towards you, you are no longer willing to self-sacrifice. So it's almost ready to entertain new love, and that's what will come to you when you're ready. Good luck, guys.